Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion, plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. This is the kind of daily you gotta worry about. It is Lazarus to Mom's Foot, and the scores on the front page go from 36,000 to 58,000. So there is a seam. Lord knows that I have no idea where it is, and it seems like there's multiple of them, but that's okay as well. Yesterday, 49,186 points with a rank of 189, 2.17 percentile. Good score, and we've been really consistent. Like, over the past... Today's the 29th. Over the past 6 days, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1, 2.52. Like, these are good ranks, and I'm feeling like I've got my mojo back. But still, we're waiting on that daily that really... I just punched my hand. That just says it all right there. I'm waiting on that daily. It takes us to the next level. I mean, obviously, we're Lazarus. You can see our stats here. -1 luck. It's good to die early as Lazarus. Lazarus is one of those characters who I actually sort of like, I think, more than the average person, but I really have no idea why. Like, Lazarus consistently, if you look at, like, Isaac... Oh, what a terrible bit of damage right there. If you look at, like, Isaac's subreddit... posts that are like, who's your least favorite character? Lazarus shows up. People are like, you know, I was gonna say Lazarus, but the only reason I didn't is because I forgot that he's even in the game. For some reason, I guess I like the early game puzzle of, you know, when is it appropriate to actually productively die. Great start, by the way. Really good start here. Taking a little bit too much damage, but that's alright. It's kind of secondary. The most important thing on this run, as you can see, or as you can tell from the scores, is that we really, really need to find the seam that allows us to proceed. And I mean, 36,000 is usually like getting to Shoal. 50,000 is like maybe you somehow played... I mean, 56,000 is like a late self-sacrifice room. That's a really, really good score, made that much better by... remembering that this is only supposed to go to Mom's Foot to begin with. Like, that would be a good score on a Mega Satan run. It'd be a great score on a Mega Satan run. So, to get 56,000 on a run like this is kind of absurd. That's garbage. But we'll take it. And we should try to maybe create an arcade by shooting some poop. Our pill was Retrovision. I wanted to use it because there is, like, another pill of this type. Just surrounded by some spikes. But I don't really want to risk walking on spikes to pick up a Retrovision pill because the pill is a joke that doesn't do anything. So, if you'll excuse me, I think I'm just going to completely ignore that. We should leave, like, you know, maybe the spikes being there, though, isn't a bad thing because we can use those to productively end our own lives here and then pick up the Lazarus bonus, which is luck and, like, a 25% increased damage multiplier, I think, something along those lines. So many opportunities, by the way, for Tinted Rocks. All we need is a bomb. It's like 10,000 spoons when all we need is a freaking knife, buddy. Why the Alanis Morissette kick lately? I don't know. It's just, it's come up a lot. I haven't listened to Jagged Little Pill in a long time, but you know, first... Oh, God, that piercing shot almost put me in bad place there. World of hurt. Jagged Little Pill, great album, though. Forgotten because it's kind of a time capsule, but You Oughta Know is, like, genuinely not a meme song. It's like an actual great rock song. And if you disagree, you know, I'm tempted to say you're a rock and roll snob. I mean... okay. I mean, do we have any red hearts sitting here? We don't. We really, really need to kick this into gear as well, time-wise. So, I'm going to try to just see what this is. Maybe we shouldn't take... It's not necessarily a good decision, but it's what I'm going to do. Kill me. Give me the flies. Give me old bandage. Give me the Beat Boys as in Free My Soul. I want to get lost in the rock and roll and drift away. Okay. Not a good rock song. Oh, so you like Alanis Morissette, but you don't like Uncle Kracker? It's you say that with a straight face? Mr. Strawman, bring me a dream. Mr. Strawman, bring me a scheme. Whoa, be careful here. Okay. Good. work. Everyone's, I swear to God, every day. Noah is quiet as a freaking mouse on Skype until I start recording Isaac, and they go, okay, time to talk. Mathis just sent us a message. It says, oh, rainy Boston weather, how I missed you. This dude was in Atlanta for 2 days. What are you talking? They missed the rain. In Boston. Try living in the PN dub, buddy. Rains all the time. We get like 22 days of rain every month in the winter. You know what we say when we get away from the rain? Thank God. You don't even know. You don't know what it's like, man. You ought to know what it's... Okay, now we're popping off. Okay. Popping out of Mobadis. Let's go. Let's go. That's not... No, that's a secret room. I'm sorry to inform you, this is a secret room. We're in an amazing spot now. But there is a lot of inherent risk that shows up as a result of this. So we got to be very, very careful. And we do need to speed up as well, but we don't need to speed up quite yet. So that was our secret room. Unfortunately, because it would be nice to be able to go to the curse room without ruining our deal with the devil chance. But now, Dr. Fetus doesn't really give us a bead. I need to pick that up. On a seam. On an Adele to seam. But it should allow us to get some extra bonuses, like second secret rooms, as long as we're semi-diligent about like looking for those where they appear. Where they could appear, we should be in a decent spot. Similarly, like, I kind of want to go to our shop here, and then I figured, yeah, you can blow up this guy maybe. He gives you a nickel. And then we can, we're not going to be able to get Diplopia, so I think we buy a Spirit Heart and then see what this card is, and it's 2 of diamonds, which might seem like I'd be bummed out, but actually I'm unbelievably happy about that. That's extremely good. And then this isn't a secret room? I don't believe it. I know we gotta go faster, but with Dr. Fetus, we gotta try to find a second secret room. That was a really perfectly placed bomb. I take no credit for it, but I guess if I have to. There's our second secret room. It is Locust of Pestilence, which should do some extra damage. Did I miss a Tinted Rock on this floor? I don't think so. So first things first, I'll eat your brains, then I'll start rocking gold teeth and fangs. So this is the eating of the brains portion of the rap game right here. Almost botched it a little bit. We'll definitely take PJs to start with. Some extra Spirit Hearts here. Oh, okay. So, that's how it's gonna be, huh? We definitely want Goathead, and we definitely want Abaddon. This is a situation that doesn't happen very often, but you know, it might actually be fine. Believe that, again, the angel statues give you, like, if not a damage multiplier, they give you, like, not a damage multiplier, sorry, like a points multiplier for doing them. Plus whatever consumables we get for doing this, but if I had given myself the choice, I probably would have preferred to have not done this right off the bat, but that's life. We didn't slow ourselves down too much. Grab this, get the bombs, grab this. Now for our final trick, we gotta go back to this curse room, and I know you're saying it's taken forever. And it did, but we got a lot of extreme value on this floor, so I'm not sweating it too much. Good bomb. Teleported to the deal with the devil. And let's go. So now we got non-stop deals with the devil. We got an angel statue already killed for reasons that are still a little strange to me. And a 2 of diamonds, which we want to make work with, like, blank card. If we can get blank card 2 of diamonds, I'm loving life. Now, we shouldn't spend too much time exploring, really. Because we are, again, behind schedule. And no one knows what it's like to freaking be the bad man or the sad man behind schedule. So we gotta be a little bit more diligent about getting our job done here. We will take pills. We have no HP, so pills seem like a sensible option. I just want to see if maybe... Secret room? No secret room, so we might as well go to our curse room right away. Minimize backtracking, and... in the end, that's fine. Even with Unknown, or Curse of the Unknown, I feel good about our HP. And I think I should. Not a secret room. I don't know. I don't know what we've done that could really be a big coup for us early on in this run, but it might be 2 of diamonds. You know, it's conceivable that 2 of diamonds is a fairly big improvement for us. Admittedly, Perthrow is really good as well to use temporarily, but if we're really, really grinding to try to get that, to get to boss rush, which we of course want to, then I think we're gonna just not take it, but we'll rethink things if we get the chance and we have the time to go back. Like, you might think I'm overly paranoid. That's a secret room, dude. That's a secret room, dude. You might think I'm paranoid about boss rush, but it really is, like, all important on these, as we've established, you know, infinity times in the past. So I'm not gonna feel the need to apologize for making it to boss rush. If you're still watching the dailies at this point, which is a big if, but if you're still watching the dailies at this point, you know what the dailies are all about. It's about a daily meditation. It's the crossword puzzle. You got a series of steps you execute in a particular order to achieve an objective. Ooh, sounds so exciting. Tell me more. This is my favorite, you know, form of entertainment. No, but I hope there's people out there who enjoy these runs for the same reason that I enjoy them, because of the fact that I don't want to say that they're predictable, because I like to be the Zane man as well, but it's an outlet for predictability in an otherwise chaotic universe here. So that's our 2nd secret room, and it's given us an addicted pill and a relax pill, neither of which are really meaningful. And then we'll blow this. Ooh, we'll blow this guy up. And we got our secret room. And the secret room is probably going to give us money. It did not. So we're behind schedule again, which means I'm not going to go back for Perthrow. Health up is actually good. Remember, we're going to get a deal with the devil, so... Starter deck, by the way, is a tempting pickup, but it does sort of... It spits in our face right now when we're trying to go more quickly here. We missed... It's a narrow room. We missed every single enemy with 1 bomb. Not bitter. Not bitter. Book of Shadows is good. And Book of Shadows also means we don't have to go back for Perthrow, which means I think we're content to rock 2 of diamonds here. We can't go this slow forever. We found both of our secret rooms, so let's get a move on here. Pop this, and then basically, the stain is done. Because he's always going to pop up, like, right next to us. So as long as we got Book of Shadows active, which lasted, like, about a third as long as I thought it actually did, we're completely fine here. He's popping. He's just going around popping. There we go. He's done. Take the Tears upgrade. Useful for raw damage output. Oh, you go for broke here. So you take this, and then you take this. We could have done that in the opposite way and been fine, but I want to keep 1 red heart, because the red heart allows us to trade easily for deals with the devil in the future. However, considering we traded 3 spirit hearts for the red heart, my normal, like, valuation kind of falls flat there. But you might say, hey, can you explain yourself there? I mean, the reason I prefer to have 1 red heart is because it allows me to take a deal with the devil for 1 red heart instead of 3 spirit hearts. And I think that 3 spirit hearts are usually worth more. However, the problem with this logic is that I spent 3 spirit hearts to get 1 red heart back. But it did come with 9 lives as well, so maybe it's not. Basically, I pre-ordered... How did I not take damage there? Does anemic make us immune to creep? I would have known that by now. For all the damage I take against dumb sources, I would have known that by now. Don't waste your keys. Keys are still valuable. Even now, you know, that's 1 shop, 1 item room right there. I don't think I would have been hit there, but if, you know, you got a chance to get hit, why not use your Book of Shadows? That's what it's there for. Lazarus rag? A little weird. Ah, okay, so, I mean, it's, you know there's something to that, right? Like, the fishtail doubles the amount of flies we summon when we summon flies. So, Friends Till the End would have summoned a ton there. But we have Infestation as well. So I'm thinking that there might be like a weird fly synergy somewhere on this run that works really well. But obviously, that's not the route we've chosen to go, and that's fine. But it could have been cool. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, I mean, if you're gonna buy one, you should buy Diplopia, because then you get everything out of this for the same price. And then we'll take 2 Book of Shadows, and maybe not the best use of not the best use of 2 of Diamonds, but like a decent use of 2 of Diamonds. Now we have Black Candle along with us as well. Again, kind of a lame use of Diplopia, but lame but sensible, you know? It's like putting your money in bonds. I don't know. I don't know anything about investing. I should stop. I'm not giving out advice. I'm giving out, like, pseudo... It's comedy advice. You should not take it as real financial advice, but it's possible that people... You know, you never know. You gotta be... Even when you got a platform as small as mine, you gotta be responsible, because people might take you a little too seriously. I heard that you should only buy bonds in this day and age. Who told you that? An idiot on the internet. See, we'd both be idiots in that situation. So we had to run. We had to make it through that floor quickly. We still do not have a seam. That's a bad time for us, because we've only got 2 floors, and beyond... Thanks. Beyond only having 2 floors... Oh, no. Yeah, deserved. Very much deserved. Beyond only having 2 floors, we got 2 floors in which we gotta go real freaking fast. You gotta check. We probably shouldn't have taken that long, but you gotta check. Alright, so we want to be out of this floor relatively soon. We have piercing bombs. I picked it up mostly for the damage upgrade, but it might actually be terrible. Hey, something else. Hit this. We should probably, at this point, blow up every single skull we ever see. Just so that if there's an Awaz rune, we can make it happen. Short of an Awaz rune, you know, what are other seams? The shovel. The shovel's a big one. And the shovel should be like... If it exists, we will find it. Because we have Goat Head. Oh, I bombed it right into myself. Use the freaking Book of Shadows, you dummy. So I always mind flood myself on these runs in which you need a seam. Now, the D1 creates extra versions of consumables, which is actually essential. It might not seem that great right now, but what this means is that if we get an Awaz rune, we can double it floor to floor, or at least like create an extra one every floor. Probably more likely create like an extra 2 or 3 every floor. Keep ourselves going strong. That was a great accident. My favorite mistake, Sheryl Crow. You're alive? Yes, mother. Too bad you will die. That quote's... I inverted that quote from Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Dude! Dude! Get dusted! You're resisting the dusting to an absurd degree. I know I'm leaving money on the table back here, so to speak, but... Like... I'm losing my life here. That's me in the corner, losing my freaking religion. Like Michael Skype. And yet, in spite of all this, in Skype of all this, I still believe in our chances. No rune. Justice. Blood bag. Magician, not that useful. Pill. Bad gas, that's fine. Let's go! Let's go! Power pill, okay, good. Great job. Teamwork. Obviously, like, we want to go to the shop, but it's just not that conducive right now to having success. The big problem, by the way, is actually that I picked up Death's Touch. We never should have picked it up. Don't give me Krampus. I don't want to fight Krampus. That's not Krampus. I like it. I like it. And we'll go pretty deep on this one. I want Rotten Baby for the guaranteed damage. And Contract from Below is non-compulsory on dailies. Or sorry, is compulsory on dailies. You gotta pick it up. Let's go. Didn't go to our shop. Oh, let's go. Didn't go to our shop, but we didn't have a chance to go to our shop. Alright, we're about where we'd expect to be on points. This guy, he doesn't take damage. He's immune to damage. I'm sorry to inform you that he is a god. The sun, the incredibly useful item. Crack into this. Where are we going, boys? We got a book. You know what? Important for Bookworm, otherwise irrelevant. I do not see a self-sacrifice room, so we know that we want to go into the boss fight. So we have to go to the boss fight first. There is a chance, admittedly, that it's like Mr. Mega or something in the shop, but we have to play like sensibly. And the most sensible play here is what we're doing right now. Getting to the boss room. That's the secret room. I refuse to believe anything else. Now, I think, like, the mom fight is gonna be hell on earth. Dr. Fetus without the ability to really, like, place a shot is gonna be super annoying. We have to live through boss rush as well. See what I mean? Like, we got good damage. Rotten Baby should do a number on him. Every shot we manage to hit is actually extremely valuable. And it's, never mind what I said earlier. This turned out to be a very easy boss fight. And then we definitely want the Polaroid. And then it's not Krampus. One Spirit Heart for the Pact is pretty good. It also gave us Leviathan. When we come in here, what do we do? I mean, you could D4 yourself into some amazing stuff, maybe? Probably. You know what? If we're possibly gonna die, we should just go for the D4, man. So we got Conjoined to begin with. And we've already, like, I don't know, maybe we hit the jackpot early. Because this run seems quite good. But I think that we just didn't find any seam. And this, if this ends up being what this daily's about, like... Okay, we gotta reroll this, because it's... the damage isn't quite as good as I thought it would be, despite the ridiculous output. But... You see my conundrum here is... Oh, you can't hit me with explosions, that's right. My conundrum here is... We could have gone faster and maybe had a greater chance. Now, this seems like the dream come true. We could have gone faster and maybe had more time to look for a seam, but I hate when a daily forces you to do that. I mean, this run is, like, good, but it's not quite ridiculous. Like, the damage is great, but the rate of fire is bad enough that it doesn't super compensate for it, so I think we should... wait till we kill the enemies, because it's easy enough to kill them like this. And then, as they're dying, but before you get your next charge, reroll. Like that. This seems terrible. But it's sort of not. But we're probably going to go for the extra reroll again, regardless. Yeah, this is not that bad. That being said, okay, there's Spun. Now this, we're starting to speak my language and give me a bite of a Vegemite sandwich here, because we've got, like, infinite range, good damage. I think this is Deadeye. I have a feeling that this is going to be the end of today's daily, which is, you know, as always, a mega bummer. Not being able to find a seam. But I actually think that, like, a lot of people are going to be in the same camp based on the fact that, You know, the top scores have a 20,000 point gulf between number 1 and number 30. Generally, I think I guess we keep re-rolling, but maybe we'll get the shovel for finishing this or something. You know, generally the greater the spread on the front page, the tougher it is to find, like, that line that really carries you. Let's go for the reroll. There's Fun Guy. I don't know what I'm looking for on the reroll, by the way. Certainly taking more damage isn't really helping us here, but if I'm really just trying to protect, like, you know, one, like, not-so-amazing leaderboard position, then who cares? Mom transformation. Lusty blood. These homing or charm tears? They're charm tears. Charm tears that I wish you saw. I wish that I could find the seam on this run. On this run? This is the first run with, like, no transformations we've had in a long time. So this is where you, like, stop re-rolling if you actually care about your performance today, I guess. Although our damage is 1.56, which is garbage. But that means we can do this, which I have not been doing. I don't know, we're going to be at like 20,000 today. That's not a good score. We got Broken Mirror. I don't know, we're like re-rolling to try to get a passive item that gives us a seam, which doesn't even make any sense. I guess that's it. What a bummer, dude. There's nothing we could have done to the best of my knowledge there. We're 504th, but, you know, I have no idea where you find the seam there. Probably somewhere else on this floor that we didn't think we had time to get to, and then, you know, Mama Mega and the boss are in the shop or something like that. Kind of a whiff on this daily, so I apologize, but at the same time, you know, I'm doing the masturbatory motion with my hand right now, like, just give me one that doesn't require this level of puzzle solving on the 6th freaking floor. We don't have the tools yet! Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Hope you did better than I did today. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.